Welcome to Hodge Podge Australia. Today we're making these gorgeous turkey Thanksgiving cupcakes. You're going to want some chocolate cupcake mix, some Oreos, and I have chosen the orange flavour to tie in with our Thanksgiving theme. Double stuffed would be even better. You need 12 cupcake cases and I'm going with a nice plain brown. The first thing to do is put your Oreos into your cupcake cases as soon as you can get that packet open. So just one Oreo into the bottom of each cupcake case. Now this is so that when you cut into those cupcakes you get a nice surprise, or bite into it. You're going to get a nice crunch at the bottom, you're going to get that yummy Oreo flavour, and it's just extra. You can't go worse than adding a little bit extra to your cupcake. And I think that it's really effective and just a nice treat. Once you are done putting your Oreos in, grab a scoop or a couple of spoons just to try and get an even amount in each. I've got a cookie scoop here and I'm just going to put one scoop of chocolate mix on top of each of my cupcakes. I'm going to give that a little bit of a bang and then bake it. Now they're nicely baked and my Oreo is on the bottom. It's time to start decorating. What we're going to need is I have red, I have yellow, and I have a yellow and orange. I've combined two colours into my one piping bag, which is hard to see with the light shining on it, but there is orange and yellow in there. And I have two petal tips. I've got the Wilton 102 tip on my orange and yellow bag, and I have the Wilton 103 tip on my red. So it's just that slightly bit bigger because I liked my feathers at the back of my turkey to be a little bit bigger than the ones in the front. Then I also just have a very small open tip there. It's like a number 2 or number 3 with some yellow that's going to put the nose onto our turkey face. Thank you, camera, for finally focusing. I have some brown fondant ready to go, and I have some candy googly eyes there for our turkeys, because turkeys, especially when they're cartoonish, they always have weird, big, shocked eyes. So I think these are perfect. Now grab yourself a little ball of brown chocolate, roll it into a nice round ball so you don't have any cracks or anything in there, and then just taper one little end, because turkeys just have a big, fat head, if that kind of makes sense. You don't really need to put a beak or anything on that because we're going to add that. So you just need a bit of a bulge at one end for his head and a little bit of a neck on there. Then we are going to add our eyes. So as per usual, we're going to put 2 eyes on because it's not a one-eyed turkey, he's a 2-eyed turkey. So pop 2 eyes onto that fondant head. And there he is, already looking a little bit wary. Now get your small yellow piping tip and just pipe sort of like a carrot-shaped nose onto his face. You are going to want thick buttercream for this recipe because you really want everything to stand up. So there you can see my carrot-like nose made out of yellow. And then using your red, you can use the same piping tip. Just pipe a tiny little bit onto the side of his nose underneath for his red snood. That red thing on a turkey's face is called a snood. Just in case someone wanted to know, there is your trivia for the day. Make some more of those faces and then we can get decorating. So start with your red icing, and you're going to want the fat end of your petal tip facing down onto the cupcake, so you have your thin end facing out to the side of the cupcake, and then you're just going to do some petals onto your cupcake all around. If you haven't done this before, just feel like you're drawing or writing the lowercase n. You're going to start at the bottom so that it catches on the cupcake, then you're going to write the curve of the n and come back down and join it back down onto the cupcake. And you're just going to do this round and around about half of the cupcake. Then do 3 layers of this. Now the back one, don't be worried if it doesn't stand up. It's going to fall down a little bit at the back, and that's okay because the extra layers that we're doing are going to stand up. Then swap over to your yellow and orange and just apply some smaller ruffles all the way around until you have that whole cupcake covered. So it's just the same pattern all the way around. It's just lots of little lowercase n shapes. And I think those actually look really lovely on their own without even putting on the head. But we are making turkey cupcakes, so let's add a turkey head onto our Thanksgiving cupcakes. So just be careful with the positioning of your fingers so you don't then go and squish his beak and his snood off his face while you're popping it down on the cupcake. And there you have a turkey cupcake, perfect for Thanksgiving. I think these are so cute. They're bright, they're colourful, they will absolutely zhuzh up your Thanksgiving table, and the kids absolutely went nuts for them. I also made this buttercream cheesecake flavor, so it is delicious. Make sure you make a lot of these turkeys because I guarantee they are going to be popular and they are going to disappear. I do hope you like our turkey Thanksgiving cupcakes. Here you can see the Oreo at the bottom of that cupcake. If you give these a try, make sure you shout to me on social media. I would love to see them, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. We will see you again real soon.